with these three independent MLAs, Dharampal Gondar, Randeep Golan, and Sombir Sangwan. All three, they have written to the governor, they have withdrawn their support from the BJP, and they have said that they are supporting Congress now. The timing is very significant because the state is going to go for the polling on May 25th for the Lok Sabha polls. Congress is basically going to people and telling them and showing them that how even the MLAs who were supporting earlier BJP, even they have started losing faith. Now, as far as the BJP's position in the House and the stability of the state government is concerned, of course, yes, it's a minority government now.
Hello and welcome to the Indian Express. Is BJP in Haryana in troubled waters? With three independent MLAs withdrawing support from the BJP-led government and aligning with the Congress opposition, it certainly seems like CM Saini might be a little bit worried. Meanwhile, senior JJP leader Dushyant Singh Chautala has called CM Saini a weak CM, and he said that he's ready to lend support to Congress in case they want to topple the government. I have with me Varinder Bhatia, Deputy Resident Editor of the Indian Express, Chandigarh, and he will tell us what exactly is happening in Haryana. So, Varinder, welcome. Tell us what exactly is happening in Haryana right now.
Actually, the thing is, over the past 2 days, there's a lot of political turmoil happening here in the state. With these three independent MLAs, Dharampal Gondar, Randeep Golan, and Sombir Sangwan. All three, they have written to the governor, they have withdrawn their support from the BJP, and they have said that they are supporting Congress now. So it's a bit of a shake-up for the ruling BJP, which is as such not having the majority mark right from 2019 when the elections took place in Haryana in October 2019. First of all, I'll just give you a brief background. BJP never could achieve the majority mark of 46 in the 90-member House of Haryana, which is why they entered into a post-poll alliance with Dushyant Chautala-led JJP, which had got 10 MLAs. And a few independents also, they were supporting BJP right in the beginning. But the shakeup started happening around the farmer agitation when a few of the independent MLAs started criticizing the government on and off floor of the house. And in fact, one of these three MLAs, Sombir Sangwan, during that time also, he had withdrawn support from BJP. But now the timing is very significant because the state is going to go for the polling on May 25th for the Lok Sabha polls. And all the political parties, they are campaigning very intensely across all the constituencies of Haryana. There are 10 seats. Currently, BJP represents all 10. And Congress, of course, gets a shot in the arm with these three MLAs announcing their support. It's basically how Congress is going to capitalize on the situation, how are they going to turn it to their advantage first in the Lok Sabha polls. And the main focus of Congress is the assembly polls, which are also scheduled in October this year. And with these three MLAs now announcing their support to Congress, Congress is basically going to the people and telling them and showing them that how even the MLAs who were supporting earlier BJP, even they have started losing faith in the ruling party. Now, as far as the BJP's position in the House and the stability of the state government is concerned, of course, yes, it's a minority government now because the current strength is 88 out of 90 because two MLAs, one Manohar Lal Khattar and one independent MLA, Ranjit Singh. They both resigned from their respective seats and they both are now BJP candidates. Manohar Lal Khattar is contesting from Karnal and Ranjit Singh is contesting from Hisar. He had joined BJP after resigning. And with this current strength of 88, the majority mark comes out to be 45. BJP currently has 40 MLAs they have support of two independent MLAs and one Haryana Lok Sabha Party's MLA, who's Gopal Kanda. So their current strength is 43, but they still don't have the majority mark of 45. So technically, what leader of opposition, Bhupinder Singh Hooda, and JJP's leader and the former Deputy Chief Minister, Dushyant Chautala, they both have started attacking the Chief Minister Nayab Saini and the BJP in Haryana, asking them that Mr. Saini doesn't hold any moral ground because his to continue as the Chief Minister, because currently he is in the minority. So now it is yet to be seen what steps the both Mr. Hooda and Mr. Chautala, what they do in future in the coming days.
You also mentioned in one of your articles that even though that might be the case, BJP is still kind of confident about not losing power, because a no confidence motion was had happened in March, and it cannot take place at least for the next 6 months, right? If you could tell us about that.
Yes, there are multiple reasons why BJP is still confident that there is no threat to their government. One, of course, is this technicality about the no confidence motion, which the BJP side is saying that on 12th March, Nayab Saini had taken oath as the Chief Minister. On 13th March, this no confidence motion was moved in the Vidhan Sabha. And Nayab Saini defeated the motion. He won the confidence motion by voice voting. And technically, yesterday we spoke to the Vidhan Sabha Speaker, Mr. Gyanchand Gupta. So the Speaker says that there has to be a 6-month gap between the first motion and the second motion. While talking to Dushyant Chautala, he is of the opinion that the no confidence motion that was moved in March, that was moved against the previous government, which was led by Manohar Lal Khattar. And once that government ended its tenure and the new government was formed, because Nayab Saini took over, the cabinet also was sworn in again. So technically, the new no confidence motion can be brought in. There is no bar on that, and that 6-month rule does not apply here. Even the legal experts, they say that there is no such provision in the constitution where there has to be a 6-month gap. But considering the seriousness of this subject, that no confidence motion is a very serious subject. So that's why certain rules are framed by the legislative assemblies and conventions are followed, where at least a 6-month gap has to be there. But there are other alternatives as well. If the opposition actually want to pressurize the ruling party to or the state government to prove its majority, they can very well approach the governor and present their side, and they can show their numbers, and then they can ask the governor to give directions to the state government to prove its majority.
And as you said, it's just about less than about 2 weeks to the Lok Sabha elections for Haryana. And what will it exactly mean? Will this have an impact in how Haryana votes in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections?
No, definitely. I mean, there would be some impact, but whether that kind of an impact can dent BJP's prospects in the Lok Sabha, well, it's we still need to wait and watch for that. But definitely, yes, the perception is there, which Congress would definitely create, and it would want to flare up this issue and keep it burning for a few more days, actually taking it as close to the polling date. And of course, there are possibilities that both Congress and JJP may take their MLAs to the governor and parade them before the governor or parade them before the media, kind of making it a spectacle that, yes, it's a minority government. It's basically they'll try their best to embarrass the government. Even if they do not succeed in forcing the government to step down, but still they would definitely try and embarrass the ruling government, and they would press on this point that this is a minority government, and still they are continuing. And of course, even if it's not much of an impact on the Lok Sabha, but definitely in the Vidhan Sabha polls, which are scheduled in October this year, definitely it's going to impact.
There are reports from all across, as in at least in some certain sections of the media, where it seems farmers are very unhappy with BJP in Haryana. So them chasing away, BJP leaders from their villages. Are those like any? Is there any truth in that, or are those just propaganda?
Yes, there are reports from various parts that certain BJP candidates have been facing a lot of protests, particularly in the rural areas. For instance, BJP's candidate in Hisar, Ranjit Singh, he's entered into a verbal kind of altercation with a few of the people who were participating in his public meeting, and they confronted him. And similar kind of protests are being faced by the JJP leaders as well. Even the former Chief Minister Manoj Khattar was shown black flags during one of his campaigns. So yeah, there are reports. And yesterday, while talking to Dushyant Chautala, he was telling me that there are reports from various anaj mandis that a lot of crop is yet to be procured. Farmers are not getting their dues. And Dushyant claims that while he was there in the government, the farmers were getting money for their crop within 48 hours. And he says that it's a failure of the BJP government because they have not been able to monitor it as closely as it requires. And definitely farmers, a section of farmers are not happy with the BJP regime. And it's yet to be seen how they vote in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls.
As you said, you spoke to Dushyant Singh Chautala, JGP leader, and what exactly did he have to say about the current Saini government? Why does he think it's so weak?
See, he says that first of all, the like I mentioned earlier, BJP never had the majority mark since 2019, but they were always running the government with the support, initially with Dushyant Chautala's support. Then when Manoj Lal Khattar resigned, so the entire cabinet fell, and the new cabinet sworn in, the Chief Minister Nayab Saini took over. Still, they got the support of independent MLAs. But Dushyant's point of view is that for around 4.5 years, when he was part of the government, the independent MLAs were still there, but nobody was moving away from the BJP. So he says it is because of me and Manoj Lal Khattar that we kept the independent MLAs together, even during the farmers' agitation, even during COVID. And I mean, there were no such hiccups. But within a few days or within a few weeks, he specifically mentioned 50 days. Within 50 days, if 3 MLAs have moved away from the ruling party. So he says definitely it's a matter of concern for the new chief minister. And particularly at the time when the pollings are about to take place within 15, 16 days.
Thank you, Varinder. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, viewers, for joining this analysis on the current political scenario in Haryana. Will this have an impact on BJP's prospect in upcoming Lok Sabha elections? As Varinder pointed out, only time will tell. For more such analysis videos, keep on watching the Indian Express's YouTube channel. Do subscribe to us. Thank you.